everybody. Welcome back to your regularly scheduled episode of The Long Dark. Oh, and I see once again I forgot to clear the cache for chat from the last live stream. Sorry about that. So where were we? Apart from checking to make sure that Twitch is working, which it is. Give me a second here. I just want to make sure that that is... And with all the fuss I've been having lately, I now preview Twitch as well as YouTube. So where were we? By the way, I forgot to ask. I hope everyone's having a good day. Did your weekends go well? Let's see. Yes, back to the original question. Where were we? Well, a little bit of a recap. It's been a few days. I suppose anybody who's wanted to will have watched it. The trip back from Bleak Inlet went surprisingly well until it didn't. I was doing, well, I won't call it a bit of exploring, more like a bit of going the wrong way. And I got cornered by a bear in a place I couldn't run away from. And so it mauled me. Now, fortunately, what I then did was essentially hide behind a tree, crouch, get myself better, pick up the gun I'd dropped, and then I realized that the bear hadn't left, so I couldn't get out. And so I was trapped between a bear and a steep drop-off. And I had little choice but to attempt the steep drop-off, climbing down like a mountain goat, which fortunately worked. And trust me, my health at this particular point was not great. Another mauling would have brought the run to an abrupt end. So, I am, needless to say, I'm harbouring some vengeful thoughts towards said bear. Upon returning to the coastal highway, well, the Quonset garage and the coastal highway, I was able to build the woodworking bench and the meat curing box, and it is my desire to stuff that bear into the meat curing box because I am apparently a fairly petty individual about such things. Okay, I'm not that vengeful, but it would be quite satisfying to do that. But getting a bear to stuff in a meat curing box is definitely on my list of things to do, and the one that I would most like to stuff in there is the one that mauled me. So let's see where we are. And hopefully I don't make any particularly bad mistakes. What time of day is it? It is a good time of day. Let's eat some bear. This isn't, unfortunately, the bear that caused me so much trouble. And judging by the look of my temperature there, it is very cold outside. Curing, and there's various sticks, which I am going to need at some point, I have no doubt. Oh. Birch sticks I do have in surprising abundance. I mean, how about that? And even cured maple saplings I have a few of, which is good. I have wolf skins, which is good. I have a few rabbit skins, although another rabbit hunting trip would probably be advised. Yeah, and there is the furniture workbench and the woodworking tools, which I have managed to place on that. And there's the meat curing box with my supply of salt.
Any of this gear.
So let's stick my nose out. What I'm hoping for is the bear to come down here. The one that mauled me does come as far as this. And in fact, I think, shot it twice. And so I'm hoping that it makes the return trip. The good thing about this particular location is that it is relatively safe to shoot stuff from, because you kind of count as being in a doorway. So they'll come towards you, but not necessarily attack you, which is highly desirable. Yeah. So I am of two minds. I don't need to rush. You know what I need to do? I need to find out what the pemmican trade was. And we have our first boss of the day from Twitch.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's see. I thought I had an active trade. I thought I had 2 more active trades. Okay, I'm going to have to do... Because he's got the pemmican on the list, which is arguably the best food in the game. I thought I had that trade operational. Apparently not. I'm going to have to wait for the Aurora, get in touch with him, and I do need more water at some point. Which water have I got? So I could spend a happy time boiling water. Oh, that's one more stick than I thought I had. And I have 7 arrow shafts. It's not bad. Yeah. There was a time, it seemed, I came out here and I couldn't help but see Mr. Bear over there. Yeah, I've actually shot 2 wolves right in that location that just came walking by and didn't get aggravated by my presence. You know, I don't want to smell too badly right now, so let's drop that. It is kind of tempting to advance down there and see if I can lure him to where I want him. I'm doing that assuming it's a him again. But the bear in this section does come this far and then goes up that road off to the right, in principle. I think it goes mostly along the road. Although I have seen it on the ice, but I'm pretty certain that's because it smelt me. Yeah, he actually goes a surprising distance up there to where I got mauled. And then I think it comes back down. I don't necessarily think it goes around. I think it goes up, comes back down. And the reason I say that is because I have been followed by it. Without realizing it, I was going down that way. Looked round and there was the bear. So I don't know where it is. I wish I knew what if there was some kind of timetable for where they would be and when, so to speak. When and where. Yes, I think that works. Morning, Danny. Morning, Peanut. Good morning, Lola. How are three of my favourite people? How is your weekend? There's the wolves on the ice. After being mauled last time, my nerves are significantly on edge, I can tell you. This is not a game for the timid. You want a nice, calm, relaxing game, the long dark is not necessarily for you. And experimenters, by the way, have found that even if you are not officially stinky, apparently you can still smell enough for predators to detect you. So I suppose higher difficulty levels, like Stalker. Oh, well, yeah. Overtime before Christmas is always handy. Yeah, the other bear, of course, comes up this way. Although, I have never actually seen it, I don't think, crossing the ice. I just know that it does. Normally I spot it from the ice fishing hut over there. Which reminds me, I do need to do some fishing. In fact, that might be what I do next. That's going to guarantee some attention. But I don't want... I mean, if I have to, I'll shoot the bear over here. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Normally I spot him, this bear, by this island, crossing over there. Despite the fact that I know it can appear on that road, I don't think I've ever seen it on the ice. Not making the journey, so to speak. I'm actually slightly at a loss. I kind of want to do the pemmican trade. Before I do the thing with the meat curing box. Oh, this road over here. only ever seen it go up. But I suppose it must come down. Oh, you can change the video quality. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, Bricage / Nika Brika. Thanks for telling me that. That is something of a relief. So great. If we have people saying, why is your screen dark? I can say, you can change the resolution. Yay. I assume you, Danny, you are referring to this bear and this road. Yeah. Let's go and cook up some water.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
All our efforts, Bricage, on Twitch are now justified. Oh, wonderful. How come I don't see them? Because I don't. Oh, actually, hang on. I can actually check that, can't I? Oh, no, it's going to ask me to double confirm. I'm not going to right now. I'll try. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I would appreciate that. That would be awfully handy to know so we can pass on the information to others.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
And that's one way of kicking water. Yeah, it's quite late in the day. I can afford to wait a bit. Just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna say, if I see it, it is probably coming down that road now.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You always say that, Astrid. Right, I guess we'll speed through the day. Because I don't have much else to do until until I either get an Aurora, so I can restart the pemmican trade, or I can't remember what the ore was, so we'll just
Man, this pack is getting
it's
heavy.
just past time. If you weren't streaming, and you had plenty of food, you could easily rack up your days this way. But that would be cheating. Every so often, I have this temptation in Minecraft. You know, in Minecraft, there's this thing, it's still going on. I spent 100 days in hardcore. I'd love to do a joke version of that, where I basically spend 100 days in hardcore just sitting in a chair underground. Good morning. How are you doing, Anna? Ricage Anna was just telling me that he can change video quality. So it looks like one of my goals has been achieved, at least as far as he is concerned. So that's a result. Now, how was your weekend? Did your baking go well? I trust your children didn't get too covered in flour and condiments. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but still. Is there? Huh. Well, at least they got the right ad. I mean, if you have to show an ad for anything on my channel, Warframe would be good. The Long Dark would be good too. Oh, good. I'm guessing we didn't have an Aurora last night, because that's what I need next. Actually, you know what? Seeing as... Let me have a little look here. Let me run up Twitch on my tablet. And... No, that's showing me an ad as well. Actually, I don't know which account I'm logged into on this one. I think it might be my alternate persona. Let's see if it allows me. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Video and audio options. 1440p at 60, 720p at 60, 480. Why doesn't it do 1080? But yes. That is remarkably good news. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Hang on a second. I just got onto the Lost Gospel of Judas. What does it say? Which is not what I wanted. Why did it say the Lost Gospel of Judas? Alright, we're back. Yeah, so... Yeah, I do apologize for the ads. I wish I could disable them. The likelihood of me making revenue off ads is about 0. I mean, I think Twitch pays out less for ads than YouTube does. I mean, unless you've got millions and millions of views a month, you're not going to make any revenue off ads on Twitch.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Why would Qatar be hosting a web summit? On the other hand, why not? Yeah, I don't know what's in the Lost Gospel of Judas. I think we know about it, and I could be wrong, because it was quoted by early church fathers, and I think that's the only reason we know about it, but I could be wrong about that. What do we reckon? Fishing trip? I reckon fishing trip.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's grab some firewood. Have I used up all the firewood out here? It seems I have. A lot of it. Yeah, I think we'll do a quick fishing trip.
And this pack is getting kind
And
of
what do I
heavy.
need? I will take my pot, my cooking pot. Let me emphasize that. And do I have on me... Where did I hide? Am I... Do I already... Where's my... Huh. How did I manage to stuff a bearskin bedroll into such a tiny... Great! Oh, that's fantastic. 2017. Wow. I'm not sure how old mine is. I think mine's a few years older than that, but Twitch doesn't work on that at all. Well, that's not true. I can load it, but I can't play anything. I can't log in. It says it's not supported, but the application is still installed. Backup meat.
Barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, you are overloaded, but we are going fishing. Do I have the travois on me? I would be terrible in a survival situation. I would be continuously forgetting everything. Which of course I do in the game, so I don't have the travois on me, and I do want it. It's kind of weird that it's taken a while to sort of start producing those options. But then maybe I was looking at the wrong options in the first place. Where did I put it? Yeah, here we go. All this wood is going to be dumped into the in the fishing hut. Right, this time we are going to move with
Too heavy to carry.
purpose and meaning and sincerity and all that kind of stuff. Hey, welcome back, Tony. In case you're wondering what we're doing, well, I'm going fishing. I'm waiting for an aurora so I can get the pemmican recipe. And I suspect I'm going to end up... Really? And it just showed up? Wow. Yeah, I checked quality, not... Did I check quality while I was streaming? I certainly checked quality on saved videos. And yeah, today is the first time I've seen options to change the resolution. Why do they not do 1080p? That's the weird thing. It goes straight from 1440 to 720. I mean, 720 on a smartphone would probably be fine. The screen is so small. But still. Walls at the edge of the screen are further away than they appear. Except for that one. Except for all of them. All of whom are now taking an interest. Go away, wolves. Oh, right. Okay, so hopefully my limited appeal should now be... Oh, grief. I was carrying the jerry can. Why was I carrying the jerry can? No, I didn't. I didn't. That can be regarded as clickbait. Yeah, that isn't creepy at all.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer. The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
It's okay. Oh, right. Okay, it does seem to have been all worthwhile. It just took a few days to catch up, which is kind of weird. Oh. How did I get a failed attempt to start a fire? Oh, that's why. Yeah, but 720p at 60 on a small smartphone is actually not bad.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
I mean, the Steam Deck device essentially is designed for 720p. Hmm. Options. Success. And look at all this lovely food. Good heavens, 27 watching. Hello, everybody. Oh, really? Of course they are. Yeah, well, not going anywhere in the middle of a blizzard, I can assure you. Why would they do that? That's not fair. I mean, that is simply profoundly not fair. It's low. Yeah, that doesn't make... That's not reasonable. Here I am, out on the ice, smelling like a fish market. Fish market, I should say. It's kind of weird. You trigger the attack or the runaway by aiming at them. The good news is I can survive here for some time. Yeah, but they still shouldn't start complaining until you've actually exceeded your allowance, so to speak. It took my arrow. Oh. Oh well. Maybe this will get my archery level to the point that I can crouch and fire. Which is what I want. That's 2 arrows gone. Oh, they're both ending up in that area. All this so I can put the travois down in safety. Ah, that wasn't a solution I wanted. That was a very bad shot. And yes, I want that one back, definitely. Can't believe I missed. Oh, you're kidding me. They just stole 3 of my arrows. I don't think I've ever lost so many arrows to wolves in a single session. Good heavens. I've only got 14 arrows left. Whatever will I do? Well, the whole purpose here was to get some fish anyway, so I will resume. Oh, right. That's good.
Barely walk with this much gear.
And the reason I'm doing this is I actually need the fish for vitamin C. Which sounds weird when you think about it, but...
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind. Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Wow. Dark out there, huh? Wow. Yeah, that is seriously dark. Me, all organised. Yeah, something. Ooh, this is not positive. I'm not dashing off in the middle of this blizzard across the frozen landscape.
Come on, little fire.
If I have to. So, I don't want to. Yes, I've done that kind of trip before and I don't feel like doing it again. Have I done it from here? Probably, wouldn't surprise me. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day to get eaten by something. Wow, 20 kilograms of fish. But no sign of a bear, which is odd. Normally by now he'd be out here, wouldn't he? What do we think? Actually, as much fish as I can get would not be a bad idea. So while I make that decision, I am going to go and urinate, which I'm sure is more information than you really need. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. See you then. Right. I think I am going to, yeah, stock up on. Oh, there was a blob doing its impression of a bear over there. Yeah, head on, you think, what's that? And then, nope. It's a chunk of rock. I don't want to run into problems with vitamin C again, so I'm stocking up on fish. Oh, come on, I want... There we go, that's what I'm after.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, I'm out of bait. What's my smallest fish? I'm probably being a little excessive, to be honest with you. I'm just waiting for the ominous music, and there he is. It is. He is. She is. Ooh. It's different. Alright, I think we're going to call it.
I'm gonna have to leave some of this gear behind.
Right. Wow. I'm so overloaded. It's ridiculous. I've gone through all my wood.
Come on, little fire. dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
You're in shelter. Doing that whole ominous music thing again. Gee, some idea how cold it is.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, what a beautiful night. Oh, that should be enough fish to keep the vitamin C issues at bay for a while.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Okay, how many wolves are there on this ice anyway? Oh, great. Am I gonna have to deal with this one? I am, aren't I? Yep. We did. Allowing for the 15-20 second delay. Okay, come on, Mr. Wolf. If we're going to do this, let's get on with it. One day, just for fun, I'd love to follow a bear around its complete patrol area if I can do so without being spotted by it. Because you know, the moment I step over there and start going across the ice, it's going to pay attention, isn't it? Very tempted to just go and provoke it. Come on then. Right. $75? Oh, last time I checked, it was about 15 to 20. Looks like a dead wolf over there. Maybe I can reclaim an arrow. It's either that or a fire. Yep, that's a dead wolf. And I am going to do that whole paranoid thing where I check out where I'm going. Because I don't feel like running across a wolf while I am hauling, or a bear, come to that, while I am hauling a travois behind me. Or any other kind of toothy animal. Yeah. And of course I really ought to collect the skins, but yeah. Can always come back. Well, that was a successful little trip. Of For half a second, I thought that was a moose. Oops. Alright. Yep, he does. Yeah, at least I shouldn't be getting cabin fever anytime soon. Or vitamin C deficient. Vitamin C deficiency. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Let's give me scurvy risk, huh? Blasted man. Not man. Game. So, question is, am I going to attract attention in 20 minutes? Ah. I guess I'm not getting that wolf pelt anytime soon, unless I feel like I want to get the pemmican recipe before I really do something serious with that bear. Yeah, he's going to come after me if I go and get that, isn't he? Yep. Nope, nopey nope. Right. I wouldn't mind finding the other two, if only to grab the arrows that are hopefully still embedded in them. Anybody see any blobs on the ice? Nope. Oh, he's headed back the other way. That's odd. Okay, I am mildly curious. It's my middle name. Just call me mildly. I think it's coming towards me. No. Probably not. I'll show you why. You've got to bear in mind it takes 21 minutes to skin that, and it's a questionable risk. Because in those 21 minutes, there's a very good chance it's going to notice me. And I don't feel like demonstrating. It's actually going into its den. Oh no, it's not. Now it's coming back out again. Yeah, you can see the risk. It doesn't have to go very far before I get into obvious noting distance. And in fact, it's heading my way right now. So, yeah, no, it's not worth the risk. I mean, I could light a fire and hope that that does it, but yeah, I don't feel like looking up after butchering the animal to find the bear standing over me. I've had that happen at least once before, and that was not a pleasant experience. If it was a deer, I'd go back. It wouldn't. Actually, if it was a deer, I'd shoot the bear first. Yeah, it's not worth it. Nah, not with all. Yes, I know. But they're coming for me as well. Look. Yeah, they're coming after me. Even though technically I am not smelling of anything, I am obviously attractive enough that that's what they're doing. It would depend on how badly I wanted the skin. And unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't need it badly enough. Oh, yes, I know. I have taken chances. And it's not worth it for a bear. It's not worth it for a wolf skin. Let's face it. Is it really? Not for a wolf skin. Come on, where's the... I'm not that crazy. Oh, I've taken chances. Going down an extremely steep hill with every expectation of killing myself. I think that classifies.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's a valid point. I hadn't considered that. I still think that chances should be something you take when you have to, rather than because it's fun to do.
This pack is getting kind of heavy. Why didn't that work?
Yeah, that's a very good question. That almost always works with a stick.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Oh, shooting my way into and out of the cannery wasn't sufficient.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
biggest risk I, yeah. Okay, it has to be said in retrospect, shooting my way into and out of the cannery wasn't that big a risk. But, it's not something I'd recommend everybody try, you know? It's the same basic rules, to be honest. That's not a lot of changes. I mean, seriously, what's... I mean, the only difference really is obviously you've got poison damage possible in the zone of contamination, which actually takes a surprising amount of time to kill you, or even to do permanent damage. You know, you can dash through and you'll be fine. The Forsaken Airfield. The big thing about the Forsaken Airfield is you can have blizzards which last for days, and you can run out of food at the airport itself, and there's significant distances to travel. But once you get to Drift Island, you're pretty much set. Have you considered building your own? You can, in fact, the way I built everything I've got here, I didn't get it all at once. Everything I've got here, with the exception of the microphone, I essentially took a year to 18 months to quietly collect and assemble and build, granted with my son's assistance. So, you know, you don't have to, you can, yeah, you can sort of get a computer in dribs and drabs. PC Parts Picker is pretty good for that. Plus, you could always tailor it for something specific. Like, I want to play The Long Dark. What do I need? And build for that, rather than necessarily for the latest and greatest. I mean, I built this computer originally. Oh, right. I built this computer originally for Minecraft, and it wasn't until, and then for Sky Children of the Light, and it wasn't until, oh grief, 6 months after I got it built that I thought, hey, I could do live streaming, and you know, so yeah. But I bought the motherboard, and then the next month I bought the CPU. I mean, not quite, but you know, then I bought the cooler, and then I bought this, and spread the cost out over months. Huh. Ooh, rockfish has a lot of calories.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, right. Oh. Oh, I see. I'm not sure how much it costs now, the Long Dark. I mean, I suppose the full package, if you've got the Long Dark and Wintermute and the Far Territories, yeah, that would add up, wouldn't it? Come on, give me an Aurora so I can get the pemmican recipe. Yeah, apparently I am not to be blessed with an Aurora tonight. Oh, I don't know, actually, it could still be. It's not impossible. We could have a late night Aurora. But apparently not. Yeah, I don't like to think about how much room my lot set takes up. From there to there, the edge of the 3 screens is about 6 feet. I think it's 6 feet. Yeah. But strangely, it fits into a little nook in this room quite nicely. Yeah, I think it is 6 feet monitor space edge to edge. Well, 88 inches on a curve, in a straight line, it works out to almost exactly 6 feet, I think. Wonderful. Guess what I'm not doing today? I am not going for random wanderings on the ice. That is what I am not doing. What do I have to do? Maple sticks aren't that heavy, are they? Apparently they are. Okay. Let's stick them somewhere else where I can find them. I think I'll put all my sticks in there.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I think you're complaining too much, Astrid. Oh, great. It doesn't consider arrow shafts to be a crafting item. You're joking me. I need cloth. I didn't realize I was so out of cloth. I can tell you this, I don't need 2 marine flares. In fact, I don't need marine flares at all, really, do I? Just lighten the load a little bit. I've never used 3 flares at once. I do need to update my cloth collection. So, I could tear down some clothes, or I could go after... Wow, 134! And if they subscribed, that would be better yet. Alright, I've got more than enough clothing to tear down for cloth. If I can go to find curtains, that would be an even better deal. And silly as it sounds, even though I know where the houses are, this is not weather conducive to going and finding them. Oh, if they all subscribed, I would be at 400 and something subscribers and almost to the golden number of 500. If we get to 500, I'm going to have to do something special. I'm not quite sure what. Oh, for heaven's sake, I've still got scurvy. Oh, drat this. Where's my carrot? Do I have a carrot? Oh, I've got salt in there still. Huh. Seeing as all my salt is by the meat curing box. Got enough flour. And oats. I could last a few days if everything went pear-shaped. Yeah, the YouTube has been weird about sending notifications, and I don't know why. I do know for videos they have a 3 per day limit, but so if you upload 3 videos in a day, notifications should go out. However, if you upload more than that, then it won't. But I don't know if that rule applies to... Well, even if it applies to streaming, should be sending out notifications. Oh wow, 136. And last time when I got 141... Oh, yeah, it's a valid point. Yeah.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, look at me being all organized. Put my dried foods. I'll just put them on the shelves. I'm using the shelves here. You have no idea how funny this is for me. This is never something I've never done. I never arrange things in this fashion. I just drop them somewhere. What else have I got that's about to die? No. I don't care too much about the herbal tea. I've almost never used it. I'm in danger of making this a cozy home. That's hilarious. Sorry, but that is funny for me to do. I've never done that. Could restock the shelves. Maybe become a trader myself. Alright, this is now officially my second most successful live stream. 148 watching. Yeah. That's my second most successful, so thank you everybody. Oh, I know. Yeah. Stomach like a cast iron furnace. Well, brick furnace. And our favourite local bear has not yet gifted us with its presence. It knows, doesn't it? The game has figured it out. It said the bear is not coming anywhere near the Quonset garage while I'm here. Oh, grief. Excuse me a second. I ought to check that. My apologies. Yep, this is something I need to check. Give me a second. Oh no, it's my son. My son was sick this weekend. So that was him basically saying he's feeling better, so. Well, yes, this is very true. I just need to dig out my supply of bearskins. What time is it? 10:48. Okay, so it's getting a bit late for me to do. Hi, Eugene. I said that already, didn't I? Yeah. Like I say. Oh yeah, me too. I mean, it was nothing serious, but both him and his mum had a cold, or cold, mild flu, whatever. He's young enough to shake it off. His mother, not so much. What I can do is... Look, I can't take this. This is silly. I can't pick up that. So let's raid this place for cloth. I've been through a lot of bandages and general fixing. Don't know why I pick up the painkillers. I've never used the painkillers. Or, not never. Almost never. Never used the paint either. You can't tear that down. There's no towels. Why can't you just pick up the towels and the curtains and take them back and then take them apart there? That would make more sense. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, right. But I can't carry them from house to house, I suppose. Yeah, you can. Obviously. It's not that yeah. What do you do when you run out of cloth? Am I about to... yes, I was about to say, am I about to overload myself with curtains? And yes, apparently I am. Yeah, well, I'll have to.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, sure you can. You've carried 50 or 60 kilos across the ice before now. Right. Oh, and that's a huge towel. And I guess she's doing it on interloper, huh? Alright, that should be enough. Yeah, 40. I think 49 cloth will keep me going for quite some time. 49? Okay. Right. And I do have to start bringing this to an end, I'm afraid. Five 5 kilos of cloth. I've absolutely filled up that locker. Okay, I'll keep 15 on me because I'll certainly make. Unfortunately, I have to. I don't want to either, to be honest with you. I have a conversation with the government this afternoon. It should be fine. There shouldn't be any problems, but I don't want to. I don't like having to have that kind of conversation, but, you know. And if nothing else, this distracts me from it. So, I should be back this evening at 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time with Warframe. The Long Dark will return at 9 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time tomorrow. And now there is a little bit of assumption on that. That's assuming that this conversation I'm going to be having with the government doesn't throw me completely off. It shouldn't, but yeah. It's causing me some anxiety, I can tell you. Don't like having to deal with officialdom. Anyway. Blasted scurvy.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I remember last year. Yeah, last year was interesting. It is similar to last year. Same wording, same everything else. It should be fine. This is the thing. It should be fine. There's no reason for it not to be. I have actually had very little issues dealing with the civil service in the past, so I just wish I didn't have to have the conversation. Anyway. So anyway, yeah, like I say. 153. Wow. 153. Yeah, second most successful live stream. Yep, and it's even the second most successful Long Dark live stream. So thank you everybody for joining me. If you would like to join me again and watch me stream other stuff, I stream Warframe very regularly, sometimes at ridiculously early hours of the morning.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I do ASMR live streams at the weekend sometimes. I might make that more of a thing. It kind of shows off the game and sound effects, and I actually do use them to fall asleep to. I did the last one. Fell asleep to Thunder and Lightning and a view of the Evergreen Forest in Prologue Go Way Back. I'm actually using Prologue Go Way Back more as a let's hike around and look at stuff thing than actually playing the game. What else have I been known to stream? I've been known to do first impressions of various games, which I then never go back to. I did start a series with Armored Core, Fires of Rubicon, which I may well return to. The possibilities are not exactly endless. I've only got a limited amount of streaming slots in the day that I can fit in. But I do more than the Long Dark. I do more styles of game than just the Long Dark. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day and a good week. Of course, Christmas is coming up, and I am still planning and intending doing a Christmas live stream special, which will probably last. I'm hoping to do it most of the day, to be honest. So subscribe for that. You could say hi in chat. I was just asleep. I wouldn't have noticed. So anyway, yeah. Hope you all have a very good day. Remember to be kind to children and animals. Be excellent to each other. And I will see you all next time.